out on. Ashish, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Today, Nifty is managing to hold on to the 24,200 level, comfortably above that. From here on, the levels that we're keeping an eye out on, important support and resistance levels.
Hi, Vinny. Afternoon to you and also to all the viewers. We talked about a few days back also, and we discussed that how Nifty has entered into the buy on dips mode. If you look at the weekly time frame charts, on the weekly, last week was after around 8 weeks that Nifty has managed to close above the prior weekly high. That turns the overall bias on the buy side. On the upside, I think we can expect a move towards the level of around 24,400 over near term. But use dips to buy because that will provide a much better risk reward. On the downside, the support is around 24,040 levels. That's where the price were hovering around on 10th of April and also on 8th of April. That's the price action support zone. So use any dips towards that level of 24,040, 24,100 as a buying opportunity. And then we can aim for 24,400 or higher. And in this, Bank Nifty has been the one that was dragging earlier, and that's now leading the show on the upside. Especially the private sector banks that we are seeing has started contributing, and that's a positive sign.
Okay, all right. What about specific stocks? If you could just tell us what you're looking at, Ashish, today. We have a lot of the IT stocks which are doing well. The indexes are doing well. We were just discussing that. So anything within that space that you're looking at?
IT stocks becomes a little tricky because we can see them doing well for some time, and again suddenly the entire buzz phases out, and we start seeing some kind of a reversals on that. So it's better to focus on capital market related stocks, and also I think the outperformance is going to come from every sector and broader market because Nifty is still down by nearly 8% from the lifetime high levels, whereas Dow Jones and other markets that you would track is hardly down by around 4% from the lifetime high level. So we have a lot of catch up to do. And when that will happen, capital market related stocks like Angel One, BSE, CDSL, these kind of stocks will perform extremely well. So on my radar, the first stock is going to be Angel One. We can clearly see a very strong performance coming from the stock here, and it has been managing to also sustain at a higher levels over the past few days. It has shown a spectacular move with volumes. We can expect a target on the upside around 315, and stop loss can be maintained at 287. And the next stock on the buy side is going to be HDFC AMC. Again, we can start seeing these asset management companies to do well as their portfolio, as the fund size increases and people start putting more money into it, and also the markets do well. So technically, the stock has been bullish since the low of 2,250. We have already seen 7-8 days of rally, but I think the momentum is only going to pick up from here. Expecting a target of 2,800 on the upside. Stop loss can be maintained at 2,585 levels.
Take that point, Ashish. Thank you so much for joining in.